The paper of the day is How to Architect a Query Compiler. It's a 2016 paper. In this paper, authors argue that it is time for rethinking of how query compilers are designed and implemented. Current solutions are mainly using template expansions to generate low-level code from high-level queries in one single step. Authors' experience with systems built using this technique indicates that in practice it becomes very difficult to maintain and extend such query compilers over time. The complexity of their code bases increases to unmanageable levels as more and more optimizations are added. The suggested approach advocates modularizing a query compiler by defining several abstraction levels. Each abstraction level is responsible for expressing only a subset of optimizations, a design decision which creates a separation of concerns between different optimizations. In addition, the paper proposes progressively lowering the high-level query to low-level code through multiple abstraction levels. This allows for a more controlled code generation approach. In terms of benchmark, for their evaluations, authors use TPC-H, a benchmark suite which simulates data warehousing and decision support. It provides a set of 22 queries which represent actual business analytics operations to a database with sales information. These queries have a high degree of complexity and express most SQL features. Looking at the contributions, authors have recreated a well-known query compiler following their ideas, that is, their DSL stack with stepwise lowering, and report on their effort. They report on the productivity of creating this compiler using a suitable DSL compiler framework and show that they are able to implement all the optimizations of obtaining at least comparable and often better performance. Let's discuss the PS score. Overall, this paper is a challenging read, so it gets 6 out of 10 on readability. With 16 pages long, it scores 7 out of 10 on length. Reproducibility and repeatability will be a little challenging, so it gets 6 out of 10. Industry value and learning meter is decent, though not very high, so it gets 6 out of 10 on each. Overall PS score is 6 out of 10.